What's up, guys? Eli here, back for another video in my Usbm series where I showcase pretty much 5 different bands, all from the US, playing, just showing that good black metal has and continues to come from the US. Here we go. Starting off with Skin Crawler with Barbaric Expression. So they were active pretty much just in the year of 2008, give or take. I don't have too much information on them, but this is, like I said, the only thing they ever did, and it was a solo band by Electrocutioner, who's a guy that you probably know. He's been in tons of bands, black metal, death metal. He was in bands, or is in bands, like Conjureth. A lot of people have been talking about them. I haven't heard them yet. He was in Coffin Nation. He was in a pretty cool band called Golgotha. And yeah, so this is like a kind of a black death, elements of punk even. I put it on here just because I do hear a decent amount of black metal. It's raw, nasty, and barbaric sounding stuff. Then we have Infernus from Portland, Oregon. Infernus were active from about 2006 to 2015. This was the second and final album titled Grinding Christian Flesh. They share members with Uwata and Pelorian, 2 bands that I really never cared to check out. I remember hearing this band back in the MySpace days when they were like working on some demos. I remember hearing, a couple tracks, and I just thought they were very cool, raw and super riffy, kind of thrash type black metal. And I'd forgot about them for years and years. Then I picked up this album from, I think I've had it for a while, and I've probably had it for almost 10 years. Came out in no, not 10 years. It's only been out for 7. I bought it 5-6 years ago. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They do a cover of I can't remember what song, but they cover Inquisition on here, and it's a cool album. It's a cool album, pretty cool band. Nothing too groundbreaking, but check it out if you like riff based kind of thrashy black metal. Then we have the debut from Goat Whore from New Orleans with it is the Eclipse of Ages into Black. Goat Whore are a band that they seem to be pretty popular, but I never really hear anyone talk about them. So they formed in 1997, and this is the debut from 2000. I could have shown pretty much any album. I think they're all good, but I feel like not too many people talk about this album. I already said that nobody really talks about Goat Whore in general, but when they do, I feel like, I don't know, I just never really see this one come up. This is a good album. I stand by all Goat Whore's music, but specifically the first 3, I think it was 3, maybe even 4 albums that I really, really like. And yeah, this is, coming out in 2000. I think this is their most, black metal oriented album. That said, they never really strayed far from their original sound, which is kind of cool for as long as they've been around. But this is probably the most raw black metal, and it's as good as anything they've ever done. It may not be my favorite album from them, but it's damn good, and I think it's worth checking out, even if you're one of those people that just never bothered with Goat Whore. And we have I Shalt Become. This was a solo project by S. Holloman, formed in Illinois in 1995. It was a solo band for years and years and years. He did add a drummer in 2010. He added AJS from Velnias, who's a stellar drummer, by the way. And then, yeah, this is the debut from 1998. This is very... He would kind of go on to change his sound a little bit. He would get a little more experimental, maybe a little more atmospheric. But this is his most kind of raw, Burzum type black metal. It's really good. I've really always liked this band. And then last one for the day, we have, I've never known how to pronounce this, Heresiarchs of D, or Dis, I don't know, with Denunciatus Sinus. God damn, there's nothing about this band that I can pronounce. Anyways, this is a solo band from, I think, San Francisco, or no, San Jose, formed in 2004 by a guy named Cernunos. and this is the second album from 2010. Now, I would describe this band as like kind of a middle ground between symphonic black metal and that that kind of depressive U.S. black metal that was coming out in the you know early 2000s. Leviathan. Just imagine Leviathan playing slightly symphonic black metal. That's the best description I can kind of give you for now. Interesting stuff, especially for being one guy. I mean, his music is always quite ambitious sounding. I always thought it was it doesn't sound like something just one guy would do. So he's a pretty creative fella, I gotta say. I have not heard much else that he's done, but I believe I believe this band is still going strong. I'll have to kind of catch up because I do like this album. I do not pull it out very often, but I think I'm gonna have to give it a listen soon. So, anyways, guys, that's it. Like I said, I just do five at a time. I never repeat the same band twice. Could be a full length, could be an EP, could be a demo, could be a rehearsal. Any type of recording, as long as it's in the black metal vein and it comes from the U.S., I will cover it. I still have enough to do. I've been just slowly pulling stuff out of my collection. I have enough to probably do another 10 or 15 videos at least. But you can look forward to something different. My next video will probably be I still have some new stuff I need to show, so you can probably look forward to that in the next 3-4 days, week at the most. I appreciate you stopping by. As always, Louis says hello. He's staring at me in the background. But yeah, we will talk soon, huh? Cheers.